What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Thanks for pressing play. Today, we are going to be going over all of the mods that I've done to my C8 Corvette Z06. And yes, there are 30 plus. So I have added 30 plus mods or accessories to this car that is sitting behind me. Let's go over all of them. So if you guys love the way this car looks, pay attention because you can literally make yours look the same exact way by following this mod list. Let's do it. All right, so first and foremost, the GM car cover. So this is the GM OEM car cover for the C8 Corvette. This will fit the Stingray with a high wing or the Z06 with the Z07 package wing. So this is what I would call an accessory. So this video is going to be about mods and accessories, things that you can do and change on your Corvette to make it look very similar to mine if you like the way it looks. Or if you just want to take one or two of the mods, feel free. I wanted to talk about the car cover first because it's the first thing that has to come off to show you the rest of the stuff. And there it is, guys. So yeah, let's get into this mods list. We're going to start with the most obvious thing here. So the most obvious part of this car that has been changed is the fact that there is a Z07 aero kit on this. So number 2 mod or accessory is the Z07 aero kit. Now this was added to the car after the fact. This is not a Z07 car. I added the Z07 kit because I really like the way it looks and I like the extra performance it offers for track use. This kit, of course, comes to us from Segala. So Segala came out and actually installed the kit for me. While they were out here, I had also taken off the front bumper already to add our third mod, which was, of course, the scrape armor radiator grille guards. And as you guys know, those are pretty important on the C8 Corvette Z06 as well as the C8 Corvette Stingray, just because of how opened up the front radiator area is. You can actually catch all kinds of things in there. I've seen personally crushed up pop cans and birds. Yes, birds make their way in there for some reason. With the scrape armor radiator grille guards, it protects against that kind of thing, rocks, larger bugs, all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely something I would recommend. And for the fourth mod, we had right up front the Extreme Online Store carbon fiber fangs. So this part right here on the Z06 was also added at the same time while I had the front bumper off waiting for Segala to add their Z07 kit. So lots of carbon fiber on this car. Everything that can be carbon fibered out pretty much is at this point. There's a couple little pieces here and there that we're still working towards, but for now, this is the way it looks. Staying on the front end, we also have the Stealth Corvette badging that I recently added to the front and rear of the car. And it really helps give this car the whole blacked out appearance that I absolutely love. This is an accessory from GM, but nonetheless, it is a mod as well. Stepping back, we have the recently added red daytime running lights. Yep, there they are. They look a lot more red in person. I don't really know why they look so washed out on camera, but trust me, they are bright red. Moving back the front of the car a little bit more, you can't see it, but I do have an anti-gravity battery installed in here, which dropped almost 25 pounds off of the stock battery unit. And it offers some insanely awesome shelf time. So basically the car can be stored during the winter time here in Pennsylvania without having to worry about plugging it into a battery tender. Before we go any further into the mods, I want to just talk about the high overview, a giant mod or giant mods that I've done to the car. The big one is the entire car is expelled. So paint protection film is all over the entire car, every bit you can see, and even some that you can't. So the door sills are done and everything. On top of that, the entire car is ceramic coated, and also the ceramic window tint has been installed from Expel on the car as well. So big protection, big increase in shine. I mean, you can see this thing always looks like a mirror. And of course, the window tint just helps blacken out everything. Moving a little further back the car, we find ourselves at the wheels. Now, these are your stock Spider forged wheels from GM in gloss black, but I added some titanium lug nuts just recently because the stock black ones were rusting. Not only were they rusting, but they also weigh 2.5 pounds more than the titanium lug nuts I replaced them with. All of the mods and accessories we're talking about today, guys, will be linked in the description down below. So if you want to get any of this stuff for your car, check out the links in the description to make your car look similar or just like mine. Now, while we're at the front wheels, we're also going to talk about the lowering. So Paragon Performance provided me with some lowering collars that drop the car about an inch. And as you can see, the ride height is basically perfect on this thing. So with the front end lift that the car has, the Paragon Performance 1-inch lowering collars is absolutely a thing of glory, because now the car sits right and I still have the ability to raise it up 2 inches if I need to. And living in Pennsylvania, I usually need to. And while we're talking about the wheels, we might as well mention the rear wheels as well, because these also have a Paragon Performance 15mm wheel spacer to really push out that rear wheel to be flush with the fender, just like the front one is. So it looks a little bit more exotic. It looks a little bit more fitting of the car's already pretty exotic appearance. While we're talking about the wheels, we're also going to mention the black TPMS nut that goes on the TPMS sensor right there, so blacks everything out. Normally that is a bright gray or silver color, which of course does not go really well with the black wheels. So I have TPMS nuts on all 4 wheels, as well as black TPMS caps to really help just blend everything in. Coming back the car a little further, we can see the carbon fiber mirror cap. This is of course from Segala as well. So all of the carbon fiber weave matches on this car. The color of the carbon fiber all matches. Everything looks OEM. And right below that, we have a sequential turn signal from Paragon Performance. And if I hit the unlock button, you can see it lights up sequentially. It is not just a solid light like it is from factory. So that was installed by Corey. Big thank you to him. And of course, it's looking awesome. Then we have this little accessory or mod you can do yourself. And you can see here the Team Corvette is written in what looks like red, but in reality, there is no color behind this from factory. What I did was take a small piece of red vinyl and slipped it between the dash and the windshield, and this is what you get. So it adds a little bit more red to the exterior to match the calipers, match my channel logo, and to match some of the interior. Next, we're gonna go inside the car to look at a couple of the mods in there as well. So the very first one you're gonna notice, of course, when stepping into the car is the AMT Custom Designs carbon fiber door sill. Now this is real carbon fiber, and they are one of the only ones with the go-ahead from GM to use their Z06 lettering, as well as the Corvette name, the Stingray name, all of the Corvette badging, plus they can add whatever you want underneath there as well. And of course I got my HPO logo, but this is real carbon fiber added to the door sill to just give it that extra little bit of pop. Coming into the car a little further, we have the red Z button from Paragon Performance. You can check that out. That's on my website as well. It'll be linked in the description down below. But it just, again, kind of plays in with all the other red on the car and gives the Z button a little bit more flair, we'll say. Moving on from there, we have the Pro Clip. You guys know I am a giant fan of the Pro Clip, and of course it installs right on top of the infotainment system to really provide a nice location for your phone, because reaching behind you into the waterfall is not really the best option. Above that, we have the blend mount mounting solution for a radar detector, as well as the blend mount hardwire, so it wires and pulls power right from the mirror area rather than having wires hanging out all over the place. The infotainment system screen is also protected by the Expel RX screen protector, which of course I have on my website in the description down below, and that will just help keep bacteria to a minimum and keep your screen protected from scratches and nicks. Moving to the back of the car, we have the waterfall area here, and as you can see, there is carbon fiber on it as well. And this is from Extreme Online Store, and it matches the stock carbon fiber really, really well. So I went ahead and did it, and it looks fantastic. And another shot with the flash on so you guys can see a little bit better since it's a little dark in here. It looks really, really good. Now coming back outside the car, we also see the carbon fiber boomerangs here. This is again from Segala. So again, everything will match on the car, but this is one of those options that doesn't really come from a lot of different manufacturers out there, because these are not covers. These are actual total replacements for the pieces that are normally there. So there is a weight savings associated with these as well. So normally these would just be covers that you add over top of the stock pieces. These are actually total replacements. Coming down from there, we're gonna go kind of up under the car if we can to see the red Paragon jack pucks. Again, with the flash on, you could see lift here, and then on the other side it says Corvette, but I wanted the lift here visible just so the dealer literally can't mess it up. Coming back to the car, we have, of course, the big wing from the Z07 kit, but the one thing I want to mention specifically is that carbon arrow sticker that I added from my friend, my subscriber, Davey Jones. On top of that, we also have some taillight tint on the car from Paragon Performance, and it really, really, really helps the back end of this car, especially if you have a black car. I love the kit. It is a perfect fitting kit, and it is unbelievably easy to install. Check out the link again in the description, guys. I sell this on my website because of how awesome it was. And if we pop the hatch, in here's where we're going to find a couple of our other mods. So in here, we can clearly see the Extreme Online Store carbon fiber engine appearance package on both sides, the Speedway Composites X-Brace that goes across the engine, and newly added the AGM engine builder plaque with the C8 Rally Driver titanium screws, and then right below that, the Pixel Auto Works plaque saying everything you need to know about your car. Now, this was really cool because they'll put your name on it. They'll put pretty much anything you want on there. And as you can see, mine says horsepower obsessed because that's what I wanted on there, and they obliged. Now, this little engine plaque here from AGM looks absolutely fantastic with the titanium screws. Everything in there looks really good. I am very happy with all of these mods on the car. But right above that, we also have the Paragon Performance carbon fiber struts that help lift the entire hatch up a little bit further, a little more sturdy, and they're carbon fiber. They actually weigh less than the factory hatch struts, which is really crazy. On the inside here, we also have the wire that I can push the defrost button and control the engine lighting anytime I want. This is also available on the Paragon Performance website. And then moving down from there, we have a tinted license plate cover, which is more of an accessory, of course, but really helps with the whole blacked out theme. And right below that, we have the absolutely fantastic AWE exhaust. It takes this engine that already sounds phenomenal and it makes it sound even better. Check out this audio clip. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video. So if you liked what you saw, please smash that thumbs up button. Let me know you're liking the content. I've had a bunch of people ask me for this video because they wanted to see one video that just covered all of the mods that I had done to this car. So here it is. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you're able to take some information from it to make your car a little bit cooler, whatever it is you want to do. But this is it, guys. If you liked it, like I said, smash the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet. And of course, I will catch you guys in the next upload. Feels like a crime. It really does. I got to cover her back up, though, for the winter. God, I can't wait for spring.